3, 2, 1, and we're off. So, like I said last time, this is week 1, but this is day 2 of Nanowrimo. So today I want to talk about motivating yourself, and I wanted to talk about this early because the sooner you get started, the more it helps further on. So there are 3 ways I'm going to give you to kind of keep yourself rolling forwards. The first of those is to tell people, then set rewards, then setting and sticking to your small achievable goals. So talking about that in reverse order, you've got your 1667 words a day that you're trying to go for. If you don't hit that word count, that's okay. It's only day 2. Don't stress too much. Do what you can during the week, during your busy times, and then when you have free time or your weekends, try to make up the difference. Or just write extra so that you have a buffer for next week. Motivating yourself by setting rewards can be really fun. There's definitely many different ways that you can do this. What I like to do is set aside a specific prize, like a bunch of things that I've been wanting for a while, and I give it to a friend of mine. And I can't have it until I hit the 50K. But I really want that stuff, so it motivates me to try and get to 50K sooner rather than later. Or you can set aside treats or something that you really want to do, and you can't do that until you hit the 1667 words a day or whatever it is. Just find something that works for you. My favorite thing to do to motivate myself is to tell people. Tell your church family, tell your friends, family, coworkers, whoever you need to. For me, I have a lovely aunt who has been my cheerleader ever since I first started doing this in 2013. And with her knowing about what I'm doing, I always have someone that I can be like, hey, I just hit 5K and it's only day 2, what am I doing? But I've been doing this for a few years, you guys, so don't look to me as like a standard. Just do what you can, because this is your chance to work on your story. Now, another way to keep yourself motivated that wasn't in that original little list that I mentioned is to connect with other writers. This is hugely important. Writing a book, because it's so much in your head, it can feel like something that's you're so alone in. But you're not really, because there are so many people doing this challenge too. So I highly encourage you to, if you haven't already, go on to nanowrimo.org and join your local region. For me, because I'm in the Seattle area, I'm part of the Snowconian region, I believe, the Snohomish County. And it's fun because I get to meet other people who are doing the same thing I am in my area. In the before times, before we had this global pandemic, NaNoWriMo would help host in-person write-ins where you get to all hang out in a coffee shop or library or whatever, and you have a bunch of people just typing away in companionable silence. But it's really nice because sometimes that's what really puts you in the writing mojo or the writing state of mind, and it's worth trying at least once. So if you can join a virtual write-in or gather a couple of friends and just hang out at a coffee shop, whatever you find that is comfortable for you, do that. Connecting with other writers is huge. One last thing before I leave you today is, of course, the optional prompt. And again, take this as you will, or just ignore it, whatever you like. This is your story, after all. Today's prompt is embarking on a journey. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow.